So all the rumors are true. Falcon is coming to the game. I wish I could have revealed this to you guys earlier.
I believe we're looking at 2 male characters and 2...
Well, I guess you just gotta start paying attention to the little details in the video now, right? Anyway, I'm talking to MobileGamer in this video all about that and more, so let's go smash it!
ValleyFlyin.
Hey, what's up all you Valley Maniacs? ValleyFlyin here. I am back. Falcon is coming to the game. There was a little trailer and I'm joined to discuss this by my buddy MobileGamer OhEmGee. What is up, my friend?
What is up? I'm here today, always dabbing on those haters. Dab!
Dab, baby! Screw the haters. Alright, so big news. I think the biggest news.
They're like,
mine's
stop
here
it,
too.
Dad.
Mine's, oh, you do it with them.
They say you're dumb.
I've never dabbed for them. They like dabbing. I let them do it. But all right. So big news in the game. Falcon is coming. How excited How excited are you for Falcon?
Well, it looks like this is a hard counter, especially in Alliance Wars against Shield and possibly even Defenders. You know, all these crazy bonuses for war, bonuses against stealth, bonuses towards positive effects, positive bonuses when attacking on offense in war. So it looks like it's definitely a very specific character, a very specific tool for a very specific purpose.
Yes, and I hope he has a lot more use than just a war offensive guy. But yeah, when I think of all those positive effects, the first thing that popped into my head was Shield. There's probably a bunch of other teams that could be a counter for, but yeah, Shield is who I thought of. Same thing with the stealth, like you mentioned, and then and Redwig's coming to the game. Woo! Yes. You think it's a bird? Or you think it's a what do you call that? Like a drone, like in the movie?
I think it's a drone.
I think so too. He looks like the movie character rather than the comic book character. But
well,
Falcon,
they always put a Marvel Strike Force spin on every character, and that's by intention. But every character in the game will typically take on a more military type of look. And I think a good example of that would be like Wolverine. If you look at Wolverine, just like he has like a very, like on the way his belt is and his holsters and things like that, just kind of has like a military feel to it. So they're probably going to go the route of a drone to keep with that theme of the game, actually.
I would agree. And yeah, you mentioned Wolverine. Juggernaut has this weird belt too that looks a little odd in his design.
Yeah, it's definitely not the cartoon variation. It's always going to take like a military special operative slant when they have the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, it's like their own unique take on the character, which I like. It's good.
I like it a lot too, actually.
All right, so Falcon coming to the game. Other thing that was mentioned is the bugs are fixed for most people. Were you affected a lot by that? I know my BlueStacks was freezing a lot last week and earlier this week.
You know, it's like my BlueStacks actually froze in the video that we just shot on my channel. So I was like, while we were recording, I was like, what is going on? So it froze, and I tried to play it off. I tried to play it off like nothing happened. I go look at the footage, and I'm like, what's going on? This BlueStacks thing is not working. It's like
little teaser there.
Sponsored link in the description, but it's not working, right? You know, I don't know.
Have I told you about all the great Valley merch you can get with the links down below, as well as the links for Patreon and my preferred emulator of choice, BlueStacks.
The rewards came in, and I thought they were very good.
I love them as well. I sent out a tweet. Hey, if you guys want to keep breaking your game and sending rewards like this as compensation, then cool. But
yeah, it was fairly significant.
It was nice. Absolutely. It was nice. I felt they needed to be that significant though for the amount of time that these bugs were going on, and that for some people they couldn't even play the game. So I felt that they had to do this, but. I like it. Good stuff, Fox. Next, you guys made. There's bugs, but not a lot of negative things to say about the game the past few weeks. So
no, the game is definitely for me made a turn. And I don't know if it's Red Stars have settled a little bit, but since Red Stars have come out and settled, there really hasn't been anything really truly horrible. It seems like things we're getting these weekly newsletters. I think they're fantastic.
I like them too. Well, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but there was still some stealth buffing that went on after the Red Stars that upset me, but that seems to have passed over. They haven't seemed to buff that. Speaking of stealth buffing, what do you think is going to happen with this Thanos Raid coming back? Do you think it's going to be exactly like it was? I mean, it's full auto if it is, right? They have to bring another tier. Or you think they're just going to buff the old content, which I hope they don't do.
I don't remember the Thanos Raid at all.
It's so old. They took it out, and I think the cap was 65 when they took it out, if I'm not mistaken. So it's they brought it back in that same exact fashion. It'll probably be pretty easy.
Yeah, they have a history of making it more difficult. I mean, there's been so much power creep and Red Stars and gear levels and level cap increases. So I don't know. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very simple. I mean, I would expect them to modify it, and they have a history of doing that. And we'll see what it is, But I don't remember the raid at all. Like, I have no recollection of the raid whatsoever.
Honestly, I don't either. It was the first alternate raid that we got. But here's my take. If they're gonna add another tier and make that harder and do whatever, I'm fine with that. But for the newer players that don't have Thanos yet, keep the old stuff the same with the same rewards. That's what I'm hoping.
Well, I mean, this is a character that is very good, and basically we all got for free.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It wasn't a stretch to get, Deadpool and Thanos, they were very generous with.
Yeah, the first 2 months of the game, very generous.
Yeah, so if you're new to the game, this is a character that I believe is a staple character on a lot of different teams, a lot of uses in the game. Maybe not in the arena, but definitely in raids and blitzes. I mean, definitely a top tier character. Maybe not so much in Dark Dimension because we talked about that. He doesn't able to share energy, but in any lineup where you're going to be killing the opponent off, or if there's minions being summoned, he really shines. Absolutely.
Yeah, especially that hybrid team that is kind of the rave right now, right? Or the rage right now, right?
The rage, yeah, where Thanos is basically fueling ability energy into Rocket, and you've got Rocket sandwiched in between Star-Lord and Thanos. And, done correctly, against weaker enemies, Rocket AoEs every turn, and it's crazy.
Love it.
It's so much fun.
It's fun. It is very fun.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you got Minerva on that team, so not only are you getting energy whenever you kill somebody, but you're also healing. So nice.
And if you do,
excellent
lose
raid
Thanos, she's gonna revive him with Death Proof long enough for him to AoE and get all of his health back. It's just crazy.
Or if you have Groot on that team, I know you talked about the vision variation, but if you have Groot on that team, you use Rocket Special, Groot taunts, Groot dies, everybody gets buffed, and then Minerva brings him right back to life. It's excellent. It's excellent. It's excellent.
That's excellent, team.
All right, so good team there. Let's move on to these, because we talked about this in your video on your channel. We talked about this on Chewburger's video that I did with him. I haven't really talked about it on my channel, though. It is the superior, unique items, and I made the mistake of thinking that people were going to get Ultron way later than they were, but there's a lot of people that have Ultron right now, and he's so valuable in the game right now. I'm hearing he could clear Ultima 6 solo, and he's a pain on defense in Alliance Wars. Have you ran into a lot of Ultrons?
I have
in
not,
the game?
But the long and the short of it is that Ultron is a god tier character, best character in the game right now, maybe, possibly, definitely one of the most exclusive. The only way to get him is in the Dark Dimension mode, which requires Gear 13. There is a specific bottleneck on one of the gear slots for each character that requires 12 pieces, which can be bought inside of the store for 72,000 gold a piece. Run, don't walk, start now. At any level, you need to start saving them. Maybe come up with a plan of what team you want to take into Dark Dimension. Maybe come up with a plan on what team you want to take to Gear 12, because this is going to take months, and you and I are way behind. And I'm going to encourage every player to start looking at these superior, unique items Pretty much for me, anytime I log into the game and I see a gold item for sale for 72,000, I run over to this list here that was shout out to Tana, and I look to see if it's one of the characters that I'm going to want to take to gear 13, and then I either make a decision to buy it or not. And you're going to talk about this too, but try not to get overlapping because it's a hassle.
Yeah, so I'll talk about who I'm going for right now. I think the biggest character is Minerva. Because her, I think it's her, I can't remember her special or ultimate, but she steals 15% health from the enemies.
Her ultimate.
Yeah. And you're getting that healing. So because they have so much health in Dark Dimension, that is a big damaging move, and you're healing. So not only is she your top damage dealer, but she's also going to be your top healer for that.
Yeah,
and that
as far as like overall importance, I think Minerva is more important than Captain Marvel. As in overall, like
for this game mode, yes.
Well, for Alliance Wars, for raids, and for Dark Dimension specifically, I don't know if she's popping up in the arena. I don't know, but she is not. I mean,
Minerva's in my arena. Minerva's in my arena.
She's viable at 3 stars for anywhere. It's like 3 stars is all you need, and.
It is. I think her viability becomes because that ultimate is 15% flat rate. Yeah. So the stars on her, it doesn't increase the damage, it doesn't decrease the damage. So that flat rate on that ultimate really makes her.
She's bypassing health block and she's putting up bleeds. There's some really great stuff going up there.
So gamma radiation, you need to buy this every time you see this. Who else am I working on? I like Groot in this game mode as well because he debuffs. You're going to get a crap load of buffs like we talked about if he dies. So alien spores is also what I'm looking for. Carbonadium for Star-Lord. I think Star-Lord's energy dealing that to Minerva so she could do her move more often is who I want to build up. Vibranium for Quake. I think she'll be a good character with her slows and her big AoE. And I'm doing Shield Tech for Shield Security just because I already have him at tier 12. Yeah. And giving a little extra protection for Minerva is not going to be a bad thing. So that's who I'm working on right now.
The problem there with the Shield Tech is pretty much all 5 of those characters that require that one Shield Tech piece are good characters.
All very good,
Yeah, and it's like, well, it would just take forever to get 5 times 12. Realistically, you're probably only going to be able to do 1 or 2 from each category if you want to do it in a timely manner. And so it's kind of strange. Normally I'd say, go all shield or something, but you really can't.
Yeah, not to do it not the quickest. That's not the quickest way to do it to get through this. Right. Especially with these serum SO2s. You have Fury and Medic that needs that thing. I don't think you can run a full shield team at this Dark Dimension. You're gonna have to run some hybrid teams.
You maybe go Fury and shield assault, right? And then go from there. I don't know, but it's a trick, that's for sure. Those pieces are very important, and very few on this list are not important. I mean, up there very top, what is that? The Judas bullets, maybe not.
Probably
that
not.
One, but,
this Extremist, probably not very important. Tesseract Energy, probably not important. But everything else, I mean, there's good characters in every class, right?
Good character in each one of those things, and it's one piece that needs this to go from 12 to 13. It's the real bottleneck because we get those orbs and there's tons of gold pieces coming in all the time, and all of them are not useful. It's these ones right here, the ultra unique. You can get them, like I said, inside of the store. 72,000 a piece. You need 12 for one character to make that final jump to gear 13.
Exactly. So that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure you are getting these pieces. And if you're not sure, get the bad ones too. Just buy them. If you don't want to reference a chart, the link is going to be in the description. Mobile OhEmGee, tell them where they can find you.
I'm on the internet.
All right, look on the internet for MobileGamer /OhEmGee.
OhEmGee or MobileGamer or whatever.
Either one.
OhEmGee.
And hey, I got to call you out because we need the Blitz battle again. The Smash has been
I'm gonna
kicking the Game Father's butt.
I won't be around the following Sunday, but this Sunday I'll be around.
It is Easter, so I'm not sure if it'll be this Sunday, but we definitely need the battle again. I'll try to make it. I'll try to make sure that I'm available for this.
I don't know, Easter, man. I wouldn't pass up your family for something like that, but yeah.
We'll see. I'll see.
We do need to do it here.
We do. So look forward to that, guys. It'll be on both channels. Make sure you check out the OhEmGee channel as well. We just did a video on there. If you guys like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Smash on that like button. Notification squad. Hulk fist bump. I will see you guys next time. ValleyFlyin out.